Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to the Love in Dubai Daily Live, where we try and bring you the big stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. Are you excited for the weekend? It's Thursday. We can be a little bit more chill. Before we jump into our interesting stories, has anybody been watching the Dubai duty free tennis? Last night there is an apparently absolute nail biter on. It's been a very interesting week with the women's, I think, because there was some really big names were coming in. Kim Clijsters announced her return to tennis, but apparently she played very well in her first match, got knocked out. Sophia Kenin, who was the winner of the Australian Open, she came and she did not do so well. She also got knocked out. And then last night we saw top seed Simona Halep. She was playing against a Tunisian player. She was playing against Ons Jabeur, and it was an absolute nail biter until the very end. So obviously, I think Ons Jabeur had the local support, and then obviously Simona Halep had international support, being one of the top seeded players. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on what side you're on, it was actually Simona Halep who won at a 7-6 in the final round. But that's just one match, and there's so much left of that tennis to go. We have the men's next week, very excited. Federer is here, Djokovic is here, lots of people are here. Are you going to the tennis? It's all set up. Chai, good morning, Chai. You excited for the weekend?
Yes, I am.
We'll talk about all of the things to do this weekend in Dubai. What about tennis? Will you be heading up there?
I don't follow tennis, sorry. But yeah, probably. I'll just go there just to check it out. Because I've never seen a tennis game live, so yeah, I wouldn't mind going, seeing how these games work.
What's really cool, I actually think the men's is already sold out, but the whole setup there, it's not just within the stadium, which is really cool, but they have a whole tennis village surrounding it, so you can kind of like play little tennis games. There's obviously the Irish villages there, so you can watch it on the big screen if you don't have tickets. But we'll get to all of the cool things happening in Dubai this weekend. Right now, we're talking about a story that Dubai police broke yesterday evening. 20 million dirhams worth of jewellery was robbed from a luxury villa in Emirates Hills. And I just think this is shocking. So what reportedly happened was an Asian gang, 4 men and 1 woman, they flew into Dubai on a tourist visa and they robbed a safe. So within this safe, there was jewellery, diamonds, expensive watches, and within 48 hours, Dubai police had arrested all of them and retrieved all of the goods. But I think it's kind of shocking, like who is leaving? And so I think this is shocking, and it was my first thought, but Dubai police also mentioned it in their report, was that negligence by the owner of the villa was one of the reasons that this was able to happen. So the fact that it wasn't properly secure. So who?
But then how would someone get that information that, oh yeah, probably negligence, like you said.
Yeah, Chai is asking how would the gang have gotten the information. So they obviously flew in. I don't know. It's a little bit crazy. It was a luxury villa in Emirates Hills owned by a European investor, apparently. Dubai police went on little or no evidence. So this was a very planned robbery. You can see a bit of the video which they shared beside me. So cameras of the gang arriving into the country. And then how they actually got foiled after the 48 hours was that they were trying to sell on the goods to dealers in Dubai. So there's actually videos of them on the streets. I'm like, who's buying that? I just think a gang coming into the UAE should know that Dubai police are on top of this. And one of the statements also added by Dubai police was they said that they are ready with an iron fist for all those who attempt to mess with the community's security and safety. An iron fist, guys. No one wants to be on the end of that. So yeah, Dubai police, within 48 hours, they managed to get it all back to the owners, but it's a massive reminder that although Dubai is a very safe place to live, and it's one of the reasons we all love living here, we need to be sure that we're locking up our goods. If you have a safe at home filled with valuables,
Yeah, makes sense.
it makes sense. Regardless if it's worth that much money or if it's worth a lot less, you should still look after valuables, because one man's is
But
another
it's
man's
still
treasure.
strange, like even if these guys go to sell it in the markets, like, do we not need official paperwork to sell such expensive goods? Like, you can't just sell goods, like, I don't know, like, that's what I'm asking.
Chai's asking, yeah, can you not just, you can't sell expensive goods. I assume they're doing it under the table.
Probably because if
Or
you,
they would fake documents.
because the thing is, if you go buy jewelry right here, especially if it's an expensive piece of paper, they give you some sort of documentation or one of those paperworks too. So like I don't know
Yeah.
how this would work.
But I think if they've come into the country to do this robbery on a safe and they're taking 20 million, I'm sure they're well capable of forging documents. Not saying you are, I'm saying. Well,
they had it all planned out.
they had it all planned. Like this was not, like I said, Dubai police said they left little or no evidence. So this was a seriously well planned, well thought out robbery. They got in and out with nothing left behind them in the villa. So but then the fact that they got like caught on the streets of Dubai,
No,
I don't know. Shout out to Dubai Police for getting it done.
That's also the thing, right? You have so many cameras around, so like, you're like people can track your movement, or at least police can track your movement. So like,
And
it's kind of risky, like.
It is risky, Chai.
It's like, oh, it's just.
We'll move on to a happier, a lighter story. This is very, very nice. So a 10-year-old who nailed an Emirates safety demo, and he won a trip to Dubai for it. So this is all part of Emirates sharing love stories. And we talked a couple of days ago, if you guys were tuning in, about a romantic proposal on an Emirates flight. But what they're doing for the month of February is sharing all love stories. So not necessarily romantic, but if you have a love for something. So Callum is a 10-year-old from Belfast, and he sent in a video of himself doing a safety demo, and he absolutely smashed it. It like he has it spot on with all the terminology and everything, and it's really heartwarming watch. So I think we'll turn up the sound a little bit.
Pack it up, zip it, unzip from the packaging, put it over your head and tie it around your waist. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's low cabin pressure in the cabin and oxygen mask will drop down from your roof, please make sure you put the oxygen mask over your head. If there's no seat in front of you, do the brace position this way. Thank you, Emirates. Bye.
It's cute. So he was sharing his love of becoming a cabin crew with Emirates, and in response they said, Callum is a warm and fun-loving kid who does not let autism get in his way of his love for Emirates, and it's as part of Emirates Love Stories. And for that reason, and because he nailed it, they're actually bringing him to Dubai so they can see world-class cabin crew in action. That's amazing.
That's very sweet of him. But it's also nice to think about, like, not many people usually pay attention when like you're on a flight, because probably, well, especially people coming to Dubai, they fly so often, like, people think that they know it behind their head, but it's still very important for us to pay attention. This kid
knows his safety spot on. But what I think is interesting is, like I said, they're sharing love stories, and this is his love for becoming cabin crew. And the last love story they shared was a romantic proposal. But does that mean we can, if we send a video of something we really love to Emirates, do you think they'll turn it around and surprise us? What do you really love, Chai? Chai? Tea. We talked about Ben and Jerry's. Imagine if you sent like this kind of hyped up video about how much you love ice cream. Do you think they would like send us to the land of Virginia in the States and go to a factory? I don't know.
Maybe, like.
Well, yeah.
Because like if people are getting trips to Dubai and we're already in Dubai, like.
I know, but if you have a passion for something else, so Callum is obviously very passionate about cabin crew.
Well, I actually didn't read the fact that he had autism.
Mm-hmm.
Like it didn't seem like it. He just seemed like a normal kid. So.
Well, I think what he's definitely displayed there is his passion for Emirates. But I think if we display our passion, I don't know. And if you guys want to share your passion for something with Emirates, you can do it at Emirates Love Stories, I think.
I'll put you on the spot. Well, what is your passion?
I just told you, Ben and Jerry's is my passion.
Oh, okay.
Two men. And if Emirates want to fly me to Virginia to see where all that, Virginia, somewhere in the States where it's all made, I'm available. Moving on to our final story is all of the great things happening in Dubai this weekend. Dubai duty-free tennis, which we've spoken about. We're going to see the finals of the women's before the men's kicks off next week. Those tickets to the men's are sold out. They were gone so quickly, and you can see why it's a brilliantly run event. And it's all happening up at the Irish Village at the Dubai duty-free tennis stadium. But on top of that, if you're not going to the tennis, there's a lot more going on. We have the Love in Dubai cruise happening on Saturday. We have a Paramount hotel. Have you guys heard of this? It's a really cool cinematic themed hotel down in Business Bay. It's brand new and it's absolutely stunning. Like the interiors are above and beyond when we talk about stunning hotels in Dubai, and they have a very cool Friday brunch. You can also head to, if you have kids, there's a lot of kind of family entertainment things going on. Global Village Kids Fest is going on until the 22nd. And when Global Village do a kids festival, they don't do it small. It's 15 dirham entry, and that gets you entry to everything. And they have kind of giant snakes and ladders. They have a Ripley's Believe It or Not. They have carnival, circus. I could go on and keep on going because there's just so much going on down there. There's also a lot of kind of entertainment happening in Nakheel Mall for families. And finally, one thing that I would suggest is, what are you saying, Chai? What are you thinking for the weekend? Did I not say cruise?
No.
Oh.
the best weather, like, yeah, you can't ask for more.
You can't ask for more. The Love of Dubai cruise. I actually, when we were deciding what photos to put here, I thought obviously the cruise that's happening on Saturday, tickets from 199 dirham, brilliant day out for all ages, food and drinks included in that. And then I chose another photo,
I like the look of that.
which is the High Joint Burger. This burger place, it's in Jumeirah, very small. It has about 4 seats indoors. They were voted by Love in Dubai as the best burger in 2019. They've just announced a new burger, which is beside me. It's absolutely delicious. But please go and make your own opinion on it and let me know what you think. Those are our...
It's breakfast and I still feel like eating that. It's like breakfast time.
And it's I love when they cover it like that maple, and it's like a squishy burger and it's juicy and it's...
And then get that little drop of bacon on top. Like, you didn't need to do it, but it just...
I tried it on Saturday, guys. I
Oh,
promise
did
you.
you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god, how was it?
It was so well. I think it's a sweet glaze on top of miso maple glaze, and for me, yeah, I'm a big fan. But you have to be ready. Like it was seriously filling, and you get it with the fries. Anyway, moving on. You guys don't need to hear about my review of that. Have a great weekend, and we'll be back with you on Sunday with more stories. And have a fantastic weekend. Bye.